Hello and good evening. Thank you so much for being here and welcome to this special occasion. We gather to celebrate an important milestone, our Grade 8 Class Night. I would like to thank our parents, guardians, and relatives for your support. Additionally, I would like to thank our Board of Education Chair, Mr. Eric Bauman, as well as other Board of Ed members, Catherine Steele, Olivia Fairchild, Alyssa Bradley, who are in attendance this evening. I would also like to welcome Candace Carlson, Ann Chicello of the Board of Selectmen, and Richard Steele of the Board of Finance. Also, a special thank you to Holly Cheeseman, State Representative, for her unwavering support and her frequent presence at East Lyme Middle School events. Thank you. To our district leadership, thank you, Mr. Jeffrey Newton, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Annalise Spaziano, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Kimberly Davis, Director of Student Services, Mr. Shane Anderson, and Mrs. Anusowitz, Assistant Principals at East Lyme Middle School. Also, thank you to Mr. Christopher Olson, District Director of Safety and Security for our district. Thank you to the East Lyme High School administration for hosting us this evening on this beautiful East Lyme evening, and to both our custodial staff, both at East Lyme High School and East Lyme Middle School, for setting up hours out here this afternoon. I greatly appreciate that. Lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge and recognize the outstanding encouragement, guidance, instruction, and commitment from our exceptional faculty and staff. Thank you is just not quite enough. Thank you. And my name is Claudine Kelly. I am the proud principal of our students at East Lyme Middle School. To our graduates, congratulations. This moment marks the end of one chapter and the exciting beginning of another. As you move from middle school to high school, you will encounter new challenges and opportunities. High school will be a time of greater independence, extended learning, and more responsibility. It is a chance to explore your interests, discover your passions, and shape your future. The friendships you have made, the skills you have developed, and the experiences that the experiences you've had prepared you for this next step. You've displayed resiliency, creativity, determination, especially during the unique challenges of the past few years. These qualities will serve you well as you face new challenges in high school. As you step into this new phase of your life, embrace the opportunities which come your way. Get involved in activities, whether it's sports, the arts, sciences, or clubs. Try new things and get out of your comfort zone. High school is the time to grow. Remember the lessons that you learned while you were at ELMS. Be kind to each other as well as yourself. Help those in need and also ask for help when you need it. Lastly, believe in yourself. Keep your goals in sight, work hard, and stay true to who you are. I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion. We celebrate your achievements, and we look forward to bright futures ahead. Congratulations to our Grade 8 class of 2024. It has been an honor to be part of your journey for the last 4 years. At this time, I will kindly ask all of those who can stand to please rise for our national anthem. Thank you, Mrs. Wendelin, and to our ELMS Orchestra. We appreciate that. We are going to begin tonight's events with some recognition. The first award that we have is called the Jerome R. Belair Award, and it is presented to the student who exhibits leadership, initiative, community service, personal and social responsibility, creativity, a love of reading, and a desire to better the lives of those around them. This year's recipient of the Jerome R. Belair Award is Jaden Silva. Jaden, come on up. Jaden's name will be added to the plaque, and it will be housed in our media center. And Jaden is going to lead us this evening in the Pledge of Allegiance. Put that down here. You could just start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and you can follow talking to the mic, and we're good to go.
Okay. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaden. Our next award is called the Connecticut Association of School Scholar Leader Award, and is presented to two students who demonstrate scholarship and leadership in the community and in the East Lyme Middle School. Our first recipient this evening is Darcy Dombrowski. Please come on up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Darcy Dombrowski, and it's an honor to speak to all of you tonight. First, I would like to thank all of our dedicated teachers, administrators, and school staff who have worked hard to get us here and make this celebration possible. To our parents and guardians, thank you for loving and supporting us unconditionally throughout these middle school years that are notorious for giving you some unwanted gray hairs and more than your fair share of stress. Hopefully, we've also given you lots of reasons to be proud of us in the last 4 years as well. If you were to ask a group of elementary students what they want to be when they grow up, I'd be willing to bet at least one of them will say an influencer. Influencers are everywhere, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, on the news, sports stars, models, politicians, musicians, artists, and the list goes on. Many of us have succumbed to a trend started by an influencer, as evidenced by our Hoka shoes, Yeezy slides, Stanley water bottles, or Crumble cookies. Middle school students are often easily influenced as to how we act, how we dress, what we buy, how we socialize, and how we conduct ourselves. We are trying our best to fit in, figure out our place, who we are, and who we want to become. Over the last 4 years, my peers and I have also been influenced by the many events the world had never seen before. COVID had a huge impact on our middle school beginnings, when masks, vaccines, staying 6 feet apart, learning by Zoom, and not even knowing what your friends' or teachers' noses looked like became our everyday life. Eventually, once masks came off, everyone came back to school and found we were now grappling with learning loss, new fears, new friendships, trying to figure out how to interact with each other in a whole new normal. Thankfully, over these past 4 years, we've also had a lot of caring and loving people who helped us navigate this new normal. Our Kiva teachers, our life art teachers, special educators, paras, administrators, security guards, even our bus drivers. Our parents, grandparents, extended family, and other trusted adults all stepped up. These people became our influencers. An influencer is defined as a person who inspires or guides the actions of others. They're the people who encourage us to do better each day, to work hard at school, to be kind and respectful to one another, and to stay focused on what lies ahead. But the adults in our life are not always the most influential at this age. We have the most influence on one another. A simple smile or "hey, that's cool" can go a long way towards encouraging a peer to achieve their best, the same way that a quick bruh, knock it off, can help guide a friend towards being their best self too. There is safety in numbers, especially at our age, but that number always starts with one person. We can learn how to be a better person and role model through observing one another. We can inspire each other to persevere through our failures, to reflect on when we could have done better, and to celebrate our successes and achievements together too. If you get out your 5th grade yearbook, most of us don't look on the same on the outside, and we have grown a lot on the inside too. We have helped shape one another, but that doesn't mean that we are done growing and maturing, not by a long shot. By the end of this summer, we will start at a new school with new classes, teachers, students, and activities. We will face new influences, some that may tempt us towards unwise decisions, and others that will lead us towards achieving our goals. Maybe you'll try a new sport, join a new club, try out for a theater production, figure out your career path, or maybe even ask out that kid who you've had your eye on for a while. We are still developing who we are, and we have the power to change ourselves. We can be our own influencers. Take time to reflect on who you are right now and who you want to become. Be careful and aware of the influences you allow to define you. Seek out those who inspire you and will guide you to achieve your dreams. In the words of biologist Henry Drummond, the people who influence you are the people who believe in you. So, to the East Lyme Middle School Class of 2028, congratulations on completing middle school. Here's to becoming our own influencers. Thank you.
Congratulations. Good job. Well done. Great job, Darcy. Our second recipient of this award is Sophia Selk. Come on up.
Good evening. My name is Sophia Selk. It is such an honor to have the opportunity to speak to you tonight. I would like to start by thanking the East Lyme Middle School administrators, teachers, and staff. Our school wouldn't be the engaging and inclusive environment that it is without all of your hard work. I also want to thank our parents and guardians. Your unwavering love and support have allowed us to make the most of the opportunities we've had at ELMS and to become the people we are today. Lastly, to the class of 2028. Where do I begin talking about our 4 years here at ELMS? Well, let me tell you all what happened on my first day of middle school. I get migraines, and by lunch on the first day, my head hurt so much that my dad had to come pick me up early during 6th period. I was also really nauseous, and before my dad could start driving me home, I threw up in the car in the parking lot. Not a great start to my middle school career. Luckily, things improved from there. Recently, I was searching through my Google Drive looking for a file when I unexpectedly came across a document titled 8th Grade Me. I didn't remember writing this, so of course I immediately clicked on it, completely forgetting what I was supposed to be looking for. The file was dated September 10th, 2020, and it turned out to be a letter I wrote in 5th grade to my future 8th grade self. I did not write about throwing up on the first day of middle school. Even though having a terrible first day of school seemed huge at the moment, it was not significant just weeks later. In fact, I had completely forgotten about it until I was talking to my mom about this speech, and she reminded me. Leave it up to mom to remind you of the embarrassing stuff. Moral of the story, don't sweat the small stuff. Thinking back to my first day of 5th grade, I remember how nervous I was. However, in my letter, there was no sign of any such feelings. I didn't mention any fear or stress I experienced. I seemed confident. The nervousness I felt on the first day quickly dissolved because of the helpful and welcoming teachers, counselors, and staff at ELMS. Most importantly, I was surrounded by peers and friends who are going through the same experience as I was. I was not alone then, just as how we will not be alone when transitioning to high school. I've told you about what I didn't write in my letter, so what did I write about to myself? I wrote about how much I love to dance, even though I stopped taking dance classes years ago. I wrote about how much I love to draw, which I still love, but I don't remember the last time I drew outside of art class. I wrote about how much I enjoy playing with Legos, something I don't do anymore. As I read my letter, I realized how different I am today compared to my 5th grade self. I have changed so much in the last 4 years. We have all changed a lot. In my letter, I also wrote about what school was like during the pandemic. We were in 4th grade when school shut down on March 13th, 2020. We started 5th grade split into cohorts. Cohort A students went to school on Mondays and Thursdays, while Cohort B students went to school on Tuesdays and Fridays. On Wednesdays, we all stayed home and had school on Zoom. When we started back full-time, we were still wearing masks. For those 2 years, we had to adapt constantly to a changing learning environment. We continued to adapt all the way through 8th grade. Both the Welks and Big Blue Kivas welcomed new teachers this year. When I learned that 3 of my 7th grade teachers weren't returning, I was really upset. I didn't expect to have such a big change between 7th and 8th grade. In order to fully take advantage of this new experience, I had to remain open-minded. At the time, I couldn't predict how much I would ultimately end up liking my new teachers. Lastly, as I read my letter, I realized how far we have come and how much we have all grown since 5th grade. I am excited thinking about how far we are going in high school. Throughout middle school, we have all had our own challenges and obstacles, successes and failures. Even though everyone's middle school experience was different, what we have in common is that we have all changed immensely. During high school, we're going to change even more. However, this is not something to be afraid of. This is something we should be open to. This change will allow us to grow into our adult selves. I encourage all of us in the class of 2028 to take advantage of the opportunities at the high school. Most importantly, I encourage us to embrace change. Our ability to adapt will help us reach our full potential. We are ready for this next adventure. We have grown so much in the past 4 years, and we have each other to rely on during the upcoming transition. I can't count the number of times I have been asked by adults, "Are you ready for high school?" Well, not every generation can say, "In my first year of middle school, there was a global pandemic." So the transition to high school will surely be a breeze. Class of 2028, I want to acknowledge the hard work, challenges, and fun we've had over the past 4 years. Congratulations on reaching this milestone. Have a wonderful summer, and I hope you don't get sick on the first day of high school.
Thank you both, Darcy and Sophia, and again, congratulations. At this time, I would now like to introduce Mr. Shane Anderson.
Good evening, everyone. The Outstanding Citizenship Awards are sponsored by the Niantic Rotary. Mr. Jeffrey Newton, Superintendent of Schools and Rotarian, will present these awards.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Just a quick congratulations again to all of our students this evening. You're going to do wonderful things as you move on to high school, and we're proud of each and every one of you. As a proud Rotarian, I'm here on behalf of Niantic Rotary, and I want to share that this award is given to students who have been recognized as leaders earn the respect of classmates and faculty through their contributions to the school, are responsible participants in school life, and are respectful of others' rights. This year's recipients are Kyle Salimi and Miho Tanaka. Please come to the podium to receive your award.
Thank you, Mr. Newton. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Shannon Nuswitz.
The Shoreline Leos Club Awards, sponsored by the Leos Club, will be presented by Ms. Avni Cabra, Shoreline Leo Club President.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Avni Cabra, and I'm very pleased to be here today as the outgoing president of the Shoreline Leos Club and an East Lyme Middle School class of 2020 graduate. The Shoreline Leos Club Award is for outstanding community service and volunteer contributions. Will the following students please come forward to be recognized? Nick Tangway and Aaron Lin.
Thank you very much.
The School Service Awards, sponsored by the American Legion, Post 128, will be presented by Mr. Tim Uhas, Award Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. This year is the 98th year that we've been giving out school awards, but I haven't been that long, but I've only been doing it for about 25, but it's a pleasure to do this, and it's great to for all the students that do get it, and anybody that doesn't get it this year has 4 more years to do this, get this award. Our commander, Vincent Adamski, was supposed to be here, but he had another thing to do, so he couldn't make it. The school award is given to a student who have demonstrated kindness, unselfishness, fellowship, protection of the weak, and promotion of the interest and welfare of others without thought of personal reward. I will read the award without the names right yet. The American Legion School Award. This certificate, Distinguished Achievement, is awarded to of the East Lyme Middle School in recognition of attainment acquired as winners of the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the passion of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and advancement of society. This award is made by the Turner Tinker Post 128, Department of Connecticut, given this 12th day of June 2024 by the Commander Vincent Adamski and myself, the award's chairman, Tim Uhas. This award goes to Natalie Anderson of Big Blue. The next is Catherine Wren. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The Mindy Hedelman Award will be presented by Laura Beth Wendelin, East Lyme Middle School orchestra teacher.
Hi, everybody. This award is given to the student who exhibits excellence in leadership in instrumental music, displays good citizenship, and sets a positive example to fellow musicians. This year, the Mindy Hendelman Award is presented to Tanvi Jasti. Please come forward to receive your award.
The Connecticut Association of Boards of Education, or CABE Award, is presented to 2 students who demonstrate willingness to take on challenges, the capability to make difficult decisions and understand issues, concern for and ability to work with others, diplomacy, and a willingness to commit to and honor their commitments. This year, the CABE Awards were presented at the recent June 3rd, 2024 Board of Education meeting, and these awards were presented to Maeve Gresh and Ankita Basu. Please stand to be recognized. Yeah, come on up. We do have some awards for you as well. Thank you. Congratulations, Mary. Well done.
The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented to the student with outstanding excellence in American history. This year's recipient is Olive Fields. Olive was also recognized at a DAR ceremony on May 8th, 2024. All right, at this time, we will begin recognition of our grade 8 students. We're going to be starting with the Big Blue team, and I would like to introduce the Big Blue team teachers. Miss Olwyn Chin, Miss Catherine Dion, Miss Michelle Gata, Miss Rachel Ryan, and Miss Sarah Zielinski.
Thank you. Congratulations, Big Blue. We made it. Yeah, we're really proud of you. Will the first row rise, please? Haya Almana, Natalie Anderson, Rylan Anderson, Grace Andre, Liam Avery, Jagmohan Avla, Daniel Back, Tyshawn Baskins, Ankita Basu, Grayson Biggs, Brianna Bogue, Alex Bonin, second row, please stand. Drew Bookmiller, Kaylee Bossy, Madeline Cantelli, Colin Carrier, Nettany Chu, Dominic Cunningham.
Sashrika Das, Charlie Davis, Noah DeGraff, Braden Delaney, Bella Demowski. Next row, please rise. Nate Dobson, Jackson Doughton, Jillian Fant, Nathaniel Franco, Owen Freed, Henry Garabedian.
Miles Garrow, Aqua Garuba, Gracie Goldsmith, Lorelei Gronholm, Maria Hage.
Will the next row please rise? Owen Hannafin, Michael Aziz Hanna, Kiana Hannans, Trinity Herring, Elena Hart, Shizhen He. Jillian Hintz, Carter Hofer, Jin Ha, Brody Holstein, Tanvi Jasti. Will the next row please rise? Wyatt Jones, John Karen, Lola Kenyon, John Landry, Jonathan LaRiviere, Braylon Legg.
Erin Lynn, Mila Lovering, Gift Mawai, Lillian Mayer, Riley McMillan. Will the next row please rise? Eli Meyer, Cassandra Mercado, Camden Malarney, Emerson Newton, Anvi Nissan Carraro, Valerie Ortiz Hernandez, Jaden Packer, Sabrina Palladino, Clara Poletto, Emily Rorogevich, Marley Rice. Will the next row please rise? Luca Rodriguez McHugh, Aaron Ruddy, Evan Schneck, Sophia Selk, Jake Seveny, Jaden Silva.
Marconi Silva, Abigail Singleton, Cooper Siragusa, Claire Soroy, Lila Solik, Will the next row please rise? Tristan Sullivan, Miho Tanaka, Jason Tejada, Cody Tirado, Kylie Tong, Luke Tuzian. Grace Trusillo, Dominic Vaca, Valentina Vega Obando, Junyu Wang, and Kay Williams. We're so proud of you, Big Blue.
I'd like to introduce the Welks team. Mr. Ashburner, Mrs. Brouillard, Mrs. Frisbee, Mr. Rockwell, and Mrs. Twitchell, who will recognize the students of the Welks team.
One last look at you as 8th graders. Wow. Congratulations, Welks. We are really proud of you, too. Bravo. Are you ready? Yes. Yes, you are. All right. Will the first row of Welks please stand? Bradley Ament. Natalie Anderson. Christopher Archer. Blake Arneson. Brody Baldwin. Charlotte Bartolucci. Lucas Benoit. Ava Blake. Logan Boyd. Charlie Brown. McKenna Bueller. Joelle Callywise. Will the next row of Welks please stand? Emmett Campbell. Kyle Salemi. John Christena. Fiona Clark. Kira Cunningham. And Marley DaCosta.
Isel Delgado. Olivia Depp. Darcy Dombrowski. Ethan Drago. Sadie Iden. Rami Elzane. Will the next row please stand? Christopher Faish. Alex Fan. Olive Fields. Brooklyn Finneran. Isabella Franco. Jamie Gomez. Maeve Gresh. Declan Grant. Austin Greeno. Jordan Greeno. There you go, Jordan. Eva Haas and Tula Haldis.
Will the next row please rise? Yuri He, Derek Heberly, Mahir Hira, Eric Herrera, Trevor Hintz, and Julian Horst. Camilla Irizarry Boria, Zachariah Jean, Sayud Khan, Colin King Ahmad, and Katie Corrance. Will the next row please rise? Charlie Lammer, Dan Lou Lee, Javier Lira, Madeline Malone, Chloe Manwaring, and Christian Marina.
Sophia Matute, Riley McDonald, Maggie McKee, Callan McNamara, and Nathan Milton. Will the next row please stand? Jackson Moore, Ben Morales, Max Olawale, Christopher Pagano, Angelia Pamphile, and Annabelle Perry. Reese Perkins, Owen Petrie, Rocco Quadrado, Mira Rangwala, and Johnny Wren.
Will the next row please stand? Alexander Rataco, Isabella Racundo, Jackson Schmidt, Julia Schmidt, Jackson Selmer Larson, Sophia Sherman, Fajar Tahir, Muhammad Arham Tahir, Nicholas Tangway, Nico Thorpe, Caden Azell. Will the last row of Welks please stand? Amy Vargas Mayorga, Perla Victoriano Moran, Logan Wallace, Addison Walters, Logan Warren, Adeline Whitcraft. Catherine Wren, Sean Wren, Trevin Wren, Queenie Yang, Riza Zayed. Congratulations, Welks. We are so proud of you.
Okay, again, I would like to thank our East Lyme High School staff for having us here tonight. And at this time, I would now like to introduce the principal of East Lyme High School, and who's going to be receiving our 8th grade class, Mrs. Deb Kelly.
Hello, class of 2028. How is everybody? I'm very excited. This is a big, fun night for me because I'm very excited to welcome all of you to East Lyme High School. This is your first official kind of moment as incoming 9th graders. I think you're going to find that the high school has something for everyone. Great classes, fun and interesting clubs, and successful academic and athletic teams. I encourage you to get involved, as many people have said all night tonight, in your studies, but also in clubs and athletics. Being part of a team or a club gives you an opportunity to get to know new people and to explore your interests outside of the classroom. 4 years is going to go by very quickly. Ask the people graduating tomorrow. Challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone, try something new, and make the most of your time at the high school. We're going to talk to you all some more about high school offerings during orientation in August and throughout the first few weeks of school when you will get a chance to meet some of the upperclassmen that are involved in some of the clubs and sports. In the meantime, have a wonderful summer. I can't wait to see you all in August. Go Vikes!
That concludes our evening. To our grade 8 students, I want to say to you congratulations again. Have a great summer. Be safe. We will see you tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening celebrating with their families and friends tonight. Thank you for coming. To our 8th graders, you're going to exit this way. Our students are going to exit by Mr. Olson, please. Thank you. I have to find...